Alrighty guys, welcome to another video. I don't know what the hell just happened here. But basically we're back for another video on our NiceHash update. Basically, if I apologize first of all for actually being a little bit late on this video, but you know, we've been going strong for this past week. Let's go ahead and take a look at how we've been doing. So today is April 25th. It is 9:04 p.m. I'm about 24 hours or so late compared to what I usually do, but regardless, let's take a look at our rigs. It looks like everything is running good. Rig 4 is a little bit hot, but that's okay. So I think, like I mentioned in the last video, I do have two fans now running and kind of blowing some air across these. The temperature in the room right now is about 78 degrees Fahrenheit, so not too bad. I did notice that it's like, I think it's in the 50s or 60s right now outside, and actually it's 75. I don't think that's right, but even at night, whenever it hits 50, 60, we always run into this issue of it's too cold, it's too warm in here. There we go, actually 60 degrees outside. So it is actually pretty cold outside, but for some reason now, I think because of how many rigs we got going now, it's finally keeping this room warm enough that that single fan is not really making a difference. So I think once I have all these rigs done, we'll be in an okay spot. Once we kind of hit another one, that's where it might get worrying. Once we get another rig going, it can get a little bit worrying on kind of how things are going. Meaning on keeping everything cool here. But regardless, we'll go ahead and take a look at this update for this week. Today is, like I mentioned, the day. It's April 25th, 2022. The current price of Bitcoin is $40,500, which is a little bit lower than it usually is, but that's kind of no biggie. So if we look at the past 1 week, our 24-hour average on the past week is 0.00052026 Bitcoin, which is about $21.07 at the current price. If you look at the one-day average, it's about $21.06, and the 6-hour average is about $22.17. So it's a little bit up right now, but I don't expect that to continue, but it's pretty good. It looks like over the past week we've been sitting pretty flush at about $21, which I'm pretty happy with. And we still have those 3 slots left to finish up over there, but I think it's going to take us another 2 weeks until we have kind of the money to go ahead and go buy those next GPUs. But other than that, it looks like things are good on that end. We do have about $313 here, about a good $40 in the other account. So you know, just a little bit to go until we hit around 515, 520. That's about the cost of a new GPU. What I am thinking is to go for some MSI GPUs. If you notice here, actually, these two are actually, they're Gigabyte here, but what I really meant was I want something with 3 fans on it, because these 3-fan GPUs run so much cooler than the 2-fan GPUs. At least that's what I've noticed. I think that honestly, if I had 3-fan GPUs on the entire rig, I wouldn't even need this extra fan here to keep it cool. And I didn't realize that early on, that would be kind of a factor, but I mean, it is what it is. Actually, if you take a look here at this rig, the 2 Gigabyte cards, where are they? A little bit lost here. There we go. So one of the Gigabyte cards is here, one of the Gigabyte cards are here. They both are sitting at about 64 degrees. Whoops. They're sitting at about 64 degrees, and that's kind of like all the rest of them. But the reality is that once it starts getting warm in this room, right now, like I mentioned, it's 78 degrees, 79 degrees here. Once it starts hitting 86, 88 degrees, those 2 are the only cards that end up staying cool enough without getting into like the orange, basically, right? Like, this is hitting 74 degrees, and that's kind of in the orange zone. So again, you know, that's kind of what I've noticed, at least. And so we are dealing with some humidity, which is also a reason why it's a little difficult to move all this heat out right now. But at the end of the day, I think things are going good on this GPU side. Let's go ahead and talk about Chia real quick.